wise man once said, "Victory in the battlefield is not determined by the size of a man, but by his determination." Another wise man once said, "The two most powerful warriors in the battlefield are patience and time, just what you need to beat this game." Titan Souls is one of those extreme boss rush simulators where you need excessive amounts of determination, patience, and time to beat the game. This game is a 2D, top-down, action-packed, single-player game where the player controls a man whose only weapon happens to be a single bow and an arrow. There is no health bar, as only one hit from the titanic bosses can get you killed. The premise of the story revolves around a dimension called Titan Souls, which holds the spiritual source of truth and ultimate power. However, in order to get to the source of the power and achieve it, the player must battle over a dozen dangerous titans charged with the duty to protect the source from outside beings. Just like the player, the titans can also be killed with just one hit from the player's arrow. However, it's easier said than done, because trying to find and shoot at that weak spot of each and every titan can take hours and hours and hours. To add more difficulty to an already frustrating game, the single arrow that the player possesses has to be charged to be shot, and afterwards it has to be retrieved to be reused. Each action can only be done while the player is standing still, making them an easy target for the bosses. There are no power-ups, there are no upgrades, there is no leveling up. The best part about this game is that it gets the soundtrack and the atmosphere down perfectly, putting you into a world that is both fascinating and silent about its origins, leaving you, the player, to do your best to figure out what exactly this world is. This simplicity about the world and the equally simple nature of your mission, find and kill bosses, is also reflected in the design and mechanics of this game. You can move around using the cursor keys, and you have two additional buttons. One fires your bow and summons your arrow back to you, and another one causes you to perform a dodge roll. When you hold the roll button, you run faster. That is it. But it is the way those mechanics interact with the world around you that it is both interesting and crucial to defeating the bosses. In terms of graphics, the pixel art looks amazing and polished. I did not encounter any game-breaking bugs or glitches throughout my playthrough. The gameplay and controls are fluid and precise, although this game does not allow you to rebind keys, which could be a minor issue for some gamers. To every positive, there is a negative. There are a few bad points about this game, such as its Dark Souls-like difficulty. You will die over and over and over again. Every time you die, you get spawned back to a save point instead of right at the start of the boss battle. This severely breaks your immersion from the game. It would have been more practical to let the players spawn right at the beginning of the boss battle instead of making them walk all the way from the checkpoint back into the boss battle. The worst aspect of this game is the weak storyline. You control a character who has to kill all the titans. But why? What is the purpose behind your actions, the backstory, the motivation, the intentions of the character you control? None of that is explained in this game. The ending is also very underwhelming, and does not answer what exactly happens to the player once he has defeated all the titans. Does he become a god, a titan, a king of titans? We will never find out. In conclusion, if you like games that are more frustrating than fun, and where you have to intensely button smash to get out of tense situations, then this game is right up your alley. If you prefer games that are more fun than frustrating, then it would be a prudent choice to avoid spending money on and playing Titanfalls. If you found this video informative and enjoyable, please like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, guys, and take care.